Thank you. All right, now that I've cleansed our area a little bit, I always cleanse it before we get right before I get online, and I cleansed it before because I was meditating. So earlier I got into my purse and was grabbing my rings out of my purse. I generally only keep my rings in this one pocket of my purse. Well, when I pulled what I thought was a handful of my rings, actually was a ruined tile and 11 cents, which if you know what 11 cents means. 11 cents means that your guides, angels, and guards, your team, the divine creator, is always with you. It's giving you that reassurance that you need to know that you're not alone and that you don't have to do it alone, and no matter what anybody says or does, you need to be you, and that you're on the right track. All right, so you are on the right track, and along came with the 11 cents and the protection ruin that come out of my purse. Was my superhero ring, my Superman ring that somebody gave me a long, long time ago. I never wear it, but I keep it in my purse. All right, because it's sentimental. So you are somebody's superhero. Just know that. Know that the moves that you're making, the healing that you're doing, is inspiring other people, and they're looking at you like a superhero. And I don't mean that in like the literal way. Like, I mean that in the sense of you can get things done. You don't need no one to validate you. Like, your energy is superhero energy. Okay? Like, people who heal alone are very dangerous. And if they didn't want to be of the light, man, I'm telling you, people should be thankful. But this is also what inspires this person or people that you have in your energy about you, is because it doesn't matter. You have these boundaries, and they are so set in concrete. It's like hitting that concrete barrier on the highway. So I'm gonna do it my way, or it's the highway. I've seen better days, better days. So you're about to see some better days. And you're telling people it's my way or the highway. It's my way or the highway. Peanut butter and jelly may be significant. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? So I don't know. So like that may be something that you go around doing because you may be corny like myself and do shit like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Continue to do that, because that is what makes life a lot easier, is being optimistic and corny like that. Be as corny as you want. Let that weird flag fly, my lovely lovelies. Let it fly. That's like, let it fly. So our grown-ass children. If you have grown children, it comes with a whole new set of what the fucks. All right. And what gave you the thought or whatever gave you the right to think that you could tell me what I'm going to do and not going to do? Sometimes they just need to be reminded who the parent is. And if that means cutting them the fuck off and not talking to them for a minute, then do it. Do it. They'll be the ones that cave in and come to you first. Just know that. Because it's not you that needs them. It's them that needs you. So remember that. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. A four-wheeler may be significant. One just pulled up out front. So we're doing a collective reading. You have been working on yourself so much that people don't know what to say. Growing beyond them. Look, what did I just say? Pretty much. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. So you're growing beyond anybody's, like, everybody, like, everybody didn't think that you'd make it. All right. They didn't think you'd make it this far. And look at you. Here you are, freaking killing it. Freaking killing it. Killing it and taking names later. You're slaying it. You're slaying it. You may be some kind of handler, like, and if you know what I mean by that, then you know that's just giving you confirmation. If you don't, then it's not for you. All right. Please don't put your foot in a glass slipper that does not fit. Do not be an evil stepsister. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Beneath the pale moonlight. So somebody is thinking of you, but they're outside doing it, looking at the moon, or this could be you. You could be like in this nostalgic energy where you're thinking a lot about somebody. This possibly could be somebody that is no longer with us, and I'm sorry about that. But know that you're not alone in that journey. And if you need someone to talk to, please reach out. Grief is a very hard thing to deal with. It's one of the hardest things to deal with in this on this earth school. Because sometimes grief, and this could be even grieving over your old self. This could be grieving over your old self even. Like, you're more than entitled to do that. Just don't stay there. Just don't stay there. You may be in your emotions here a lot. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or are a Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aries, or you are one of these. Put it where it goes. And this could be your sun, moon, or rising. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So, yesterday, you may have somebody like an old friend who may have you may have just went your separate ways, and you just don't. It's not that you don't like them, because you actually love them very much. You just don't want to be hurt no more. This person could be wanting to come back. This person could be wanting to try to make things right. Like I picked that up yesterday. And you could have a true soul connection with this person. Like, you and this person could be states and states away, and you could like automatically know when they need you and just pick up the phone and call, or just go there and just be like, here I am. That's how close you were. They could be wanting to come back into your life and make things right with you. They could want to apologize. So even if you don't want to hang out with them, listening to what they have to say may bring you some closure in the situation, or maybe some enlightenment about why they did what they did. You may be surprised. Lordy, lordy. I love it. Thank you for the confirmation. So, accept. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. So be prepared. Be prepared. You may be surprised. Like, you may be surprised what they have to say. You may be like genuinely taken back by like you can't believe that they actually said what they said. And you may be able to have some kind of because it says overcome. It says all true soul connections involve challenges that may be overcome together. So they may say something that gives you this, that gives you some kind of epiphany, light bulb moment of some sort, to that particular situation that happened to make your friendship not a friendship anymore, if that makes sense. Like, there may have been underlying circumstances to the situation that you have no idea about. Introspective. I'll have to watch this over. All right, so we have Twin Ray. Yesterday we had your twin ray is meant to help you and push you farther into your journey. They're here to help you heal. So your twin flame is here to mirror you. Your twin ray is okay. So look, I always say that the twin flame is here to the twin flame journey is a very hard journey to begin with. All right. And when you bring the two parts of yourself together, it can be very challenging. And you see things in them that you don't like because it's a reflection of you. And it can be a very toxic, narcissistic environment sometimes if you guys are not in your right energy. And this can be either side, the male or the female. I've seen females be worse, little toxic things than I have men. Men are just brutal about their toxicity. Women are freaking, them bitches are life slashers when they are in their toxic energy. All right? That's the best way I can describe it. And you may need to heal the mother wound in yourself. Healing the mother wound in yourself will in turn, it may not help your child that's giving you the issue, but it will help your grandchildren. So I always tell everybody you should heal both the mother and the father wound in our past lives, because we all have that. We all have it. Whether we think we had the most perfect parents on the planet, we still have a mother and father wound. It could be from this lifetime, last lifetime, the time before that, but we've got one. So you need to heal that. Healing the inner child and allowing yourself to play. You don't have to be on such a grindstone all the time. Like I'm hearing, get it done, get it done, get it done now. It's got to be done right now, right now, right now. And they're snapping their fingers. Like, this may be somebody, though, that may be somebody that is toxic in your life, and they're like, instead of yourself talking to you like that, it's somebody else talking to you like that. All I hear is these snapping of the fingers. I don't know what that is about. Like, you snap your fingers at me, and I'm going to look at you and tell you go sit and spin. You yell at me like that, unless it's myself, I'm probably going to shut down and be like, nah, I'm good. You go do it. Well, hello, Scotland. Hello. Welcome to our little space. This is a safe space, and we talk about pretty much whatever spirit wants to talk about, whatever comes out, man. And if you are in here, sweetheart, I can tell you there'll probably be a message for you. So somebody may be dealing with a Libra or is a Libra. Toxic warning. Toxic warning. So like I said, somebody in your energy may be trying to snap orders at you. And if that's the case, you just need to look at them and politely be like, is there something wrong with you today? Is there something that we need to talk about? Because this kind of behavior is not going to get the reaction that you want. And you need to be just like that. Because the more calm and collected you are about the situation, you're either going to make them think or you're going to piss them off even more. Because they are not getting the reaction out of you that they wanted. They're getting a response and not a reaction, and they want that reaction. They want that reaction so that they can be like, look, see, I told you she was crazy. I told you. I don't know where, like, that, but this is what they're giving me right now. Like, I told you she was crazy. And you're not. You're just, you've just had it. And sometimes you just give a reaction. Well, you're not doing that now. You're actually stopping and thinking about how to word things and you're not even using cuss words, but maybe bullshit. Dang. Because look, I'm a very intelligent person and I have a vast vocabulary, but I can make a sailor blush. But that's just me. That's just who I am. Like, and I believe that going outside and screaming back helps, especially if you have had a trying moment, a very challenging challenge. Because nothing, you should regret nothing, because everything in your life is a lesson. So there's nothing to regret from it. As long as you learn to apply what you have learned from that lesson into your life going forward, nothing to regret from it. So betrayal is a lesson for you in this lifetime. Oh, so welcome to the Black Sheep Club. Welcome to the Black Sheep Club. Our doors are open here anytime. I call this the land of the misfit toys. And this is betrayal from family mostly. And ooh, so this could be what that friend wants to have a conversation about, is some kind of a betrayal, maybe that they possibly did, or I don't know. This could be, and betrayal can mean a lot of things. Like, it doesn't necessarily just have to be, this could be like ghosting you for absolutely no damn reason. Borrowing money and then ghosting you for no reason when all they had to do was talk to you about it. You would have let them clean your house for it. I don't know what that means, but whatever. I mean, bartering system, I like it. I like it. Somebody took something dear to you. This is what the betrayal was. And then slapped you in the face with it, is how I feel. Like, oh well, I did that. But now they're feeling your energy not there. They're seeing all the protection that came with you, all the freaking abundance that came with you, all, like, they're feeling it. They're feeling it. So this may be why they want to come back and apologize, because they see you as their superhero. But it took them losing you in order to see that. So that whether you accept their apology and move forward with any kind of a relationship is on you. But just know, setting strong boundaries in any relationship is first and foremost. You have to have those boundaries. And if they don't like the boundaries, then they can get to stepping. It's not that you don't want to see the meat. It's just that you don't want to see the meat at your table if they can't abide by your boundaries. That's unconditional love. Like, I don't want to see you starve, but I don't want you eating at my table. You've done burnt that bridge. And there are some people that just cannot be freaking helped, because they do not want the help, even if they say they do. So remember the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. If somebody is not valuing your opinion or valuing your experience or your, what you have to give, then that's a them problem. Because you are trying to give them knowledge from experience. You are trying to give them knowledge from spirit. And if they are just ignoring it, then that's on them, not you, because you're doing your job as the messenger. You're doing your job as the one who is put in that position. It's up to them to be open to receiving your energy. It's up to them to be open to receiving that healing. I hope that makes sense, guys. So you may come from a long line of ascended masters. And look, if somebody's playing with an ascended master, a physical ascended master, they best watch their step. Because you go playing an energy that you don't know nothing about, and you're doing tomfoolery, which I call black magic, hexes, curses, what have you. The evil eye, projections. That's tomfoolery to me. That's nonsense. Because you don't have to do none of that. Just work on yourself, and you could be just as far as what the person is that you're doing this to, if not farther. I don't know why I needed to say that, but because normally they don't want. Normally, the toxic people don't like to watch me because I don't like. I fight, shots fired. Like, I don't let nothing stand in the way, obviously. You are finding stability and support to guide you through. So you are finding the stability and the support that you need at this time to guide you through to this next stage. And you are quantum time jumping. Whatever you're doing, you are jumping timelines. Continue to do such, because that's what you need to be doing right now. You want the life, okay, you want this certain kind of life. You need to start acting like that person in that vision. Okay, so you need to ask yourself, would that person do this? Would that person do that? And if they wouldn't, then you don't need to be doing it, because you make the reality. If you act like the person in your vision that already has it all, that knows what the hell they're doing from 1 minute to the next, and it'll never happen. I hate to disappoint you, but it'll never happen, even when you do get to that one end goal, because there'll be another end goal once you hit that end goal. So just know that it's all right to be who you are. It's all right to be who you are. And nothing ever stays the same but change. Change, change, change. You embrace that change, you be that change, then you're going to see that change. So be that person in your vision. Because once you start being that person in your vision, that's when them things are going to start coming into place, and they'll just start flowing to you. You'll get a phone call, and then you'll be out at Walmart somewhere. Somebody will see you, and, oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. What have you been doing? And you tell them what you're doing and what kind of business you got. There's another customer, another student, another client, whatever. Another party to plan. Maybe a party planner. another wedding to plan, something. It will all start falling into place. And why I'm snapping my fingers like that, I don't know. But like this person's energy that's snapping fingers is very, very, very stern, very matter of factly. Like everything has to be black and white. There is no gray area. And there's always gray area to everything. Just saying, there's always gray area to everything. It's never a straightforward nothing in this school of Earth. So embrace what fate has in store for you. You may be pleasantly surprised. 33, you may be seeing 3, you may be seeing 3 or 333. Like the other day when I took the girls when we all took the girls to the Magic House. We got there, when we arrived at the Magic House, it was 3:33. When we got ready to leave the Magic House, it was 4:44. I was like, how in the world, how coincidental is that? Thank you, Spirit, for the message. So know that when you do stuff like that, you need to be embracing of your signs and synchronicities. This could be a billboard. This could be a house number. This could be a license plate number that happens to get your attention in front of you. Pay attention to that stuff. Pay attention. Pay attention to the initials on the license plate as well. Because those initials could be somebody in your energy that could be fooling around, or they could be yours. Like, hello. So be paying very close attention to your signs and synchronicities right now, because you are in this flow state. Don't allow anybody to take you out of it. This is including your grown-ass children. Do not allow anybody to take you out of your flow. Okay, so success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. I know that that is a quote, but I don't remember who said it. But that's what I'm seeing right now. So success is not the key to happiness, but happiness is the key to success. Somebody may be getting a new place with me saying key. So this new place may bring you the happiness that you need to fall into that automatic flow state. Like you are already in your flow state, but it's kind of choppy. And you keep bouncing off the rocks. But you're still going because you're bouncing off the rocks. But that shit hurts. So we got to find an easier way. We got to find an easier way, find a little bit of a calmer water. Like I feel like you feel like you're in a White Rapids at the moment. Almost. You're almost to the White Rapids part, and you got to hold on. Somebody may be getting ready to go white water rafting. If I could talk. All right, so true love appears when you least expect it. True love appears when you least expect it. This could be your soul family. This could be your life partner, soulmate, whatever. And don't judge a book by its cover. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. Because look, I've seen a man who looked like he was homeless and was a millionaire. All right? Never judge a book by its cover. And always help when you can help. Because you never know when you're helping that angel that was sent here to see if you're ready. Just saying. Life is about to become a lot easier for you. We'll have the support that you need to succeed. You will have the support that you need to succeed. We had almost the same card. You have the loving support that you need. I do believe that's what it said. Maybe that was the same card and I just picked it up twice. No, here we go. You are finding the stability and the support to guide you through is what it says. So you are finding the stability and the support that you need to guide you through. Life is about to become a lot easier. You will have the support you need to succeed. If you can read my scribble scrabble. I don't know if it's backwards or not, but it is what it is. But you know that you are a master manifester. You are an alchemist. Use that to your advantage. Use that alchemy to your advantage. Use your manifesting abilities to your advantage. Play. Play, 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 play. Look, my daughter just got the girls these bumper car things. And us adults played with them before the kids did. And then I got on there with my grandchildren and showed them how to freaking work this, and they love it. I think I had more fun than they did on daggone things when they first got them. So allow yourself to play. Look, I get yelled at just as much as the kids do for aggravating them and getting them all hyped up. Look, I'm telling you, like, my Uncle Fred would be proud of me. Because I used to yell at him for doing the same thing I'm doing to my grandchildren. So, you may have an uncle that you've been thinking about a lot. Know that he's beside you and he's guiding you, because that would be one of the only reasons I would mention Uncle Fred, is because somebody needs to know that their uncle is guiding them and is right there. You may have had a very special bond with your uncle, like you were two peas in a pod type thing, where you seen him, you seen you guys went everywhere all the time together. You know, you were more best friends than you were like say niece and uncle. You were more best friends. Like, he might have been your protector when you were little. Put that where it resonates, guys. So when everything seems to be going against you, remember that an airplane takes off against the wind, not in it. Henry Ford. So know that you are just about... Okay, so look, what do we do with a slingshot? We pull that sucker back, correct? And then when we release it, whatever projectile is in that slingshot gets projected forward a long way. So think of this as your slingshot moment. You're being pulled back so that you can be released. And once you get that release and get that flow going, you are going to be super, 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 super busy. You're going to have so many ideas, you're not going to know what to do with them. You need to write them down. And then you need to go through them and say, okay, well, this one is logical. This one not so much. This one is doable. This one not so much. You know what I mean? This is how many ideas you are going to have. This is how many opportunities you are going to have. Like, you are going to be busy, busy, busy. So rest now while you can. Release now while you can. Release and rest is what I'm saying right now. Release and rest. because that's what we need to be doing, is releasing and resting. Releasing and resting. All right, so you look. You are the maker of your own life, okay? Not your parents, not your children, not your friends, you. So, what are we going to do with this new life that we're being given right now? Like, we have a new life that we're being given. We have a new, like, fuck the chapter. Okay, we're starting a whole new book. That's how clean slate we've got it right now. So release what you need to release, my lovelies. Release that. I understand it's really hard to release some things. But you have to give yourself forgiveness and give the other people forgiveness as well. That is what's going to help you. And when I say release it, I'm telling you to heal it, not just release it. Okay? I'm telling you to heal it, not, oh, well, just release whatever it is. No. Heal it. That's what I mean by releasing it. Because when you heal it, you are releasing that situation. You are understanding why you went through that situation. So there's no need for the release. I hope that makes sense. I am blowing feathers in the wind over here. Somebody may have cotton mouth. It isn't where you come from, but where you are going. Ella Fitzgerald. So it isn't where you come from. It's where you're going. Like, if I had, this is an example, if I had let myself be ran over because of being from the other side of the tracks, I'd have never went nowhere. But I have had an amazing life. That I never let it stop me. As you should not. Just because you are from someplace doesn't mean that is what defines you. Okay? Find out who you are. Look into your past lives. Find out who you are and look into your past lives. Be the observer for a little while. Just like step back and observe, be the observer in your own life. And observe what's going on around you. Because a lot of times we get caught up in our day-to-day living and we don't see what's going on around us. So pay attention, lovelies. Pay very close attention. Take a step back. Be the observer in your life. And observe what you need to observe. Make those proper adjustments. Adjust what you need to adjust. There may be some subconscious rewiring that you may need to do. This may be what's blocking you in your like confidence. Or it just could be the fact that you have negative people in your energy who cut you down and belittle you every time you turn around. And if that's the case, you need to cut that energy out of your life as much as possible. Even if it's your children, you need to cut that energy out of your life as much as possible. That's why I said as possible. Because if it is your children or family, sometimes it's hard to cut it completely out of your life. Just limit your time with these people. That way you're not so drained and they're not sucking your life energy from you for absolutely because if you're prepared for it, you protect yourself for it, and then it's not as bad. So maybe you just need to protect yourself more when you're around this person. And if you feel yourself getting frustrated when you're around this person, you need to just breathe in really deep through your nose. And in your head, if you can't say it out loud, just say, please ground and clear this negative energy. Please ground and clear this negative energy from my aura. And trust me, you'll feel yourself come to a relaxed state, and you'll be able to handle whatever you are being faced with. Just ask your team to please ground you and clear the negative energy. I don't give a shit if you're sitting in the middle of Walmart or a restaurant or whatever the library. If you need your energy and you need to ground, you need to just simply close your eyes, take a deep, deep breath through your nose, and if you can't say it out loud, say it in your head. Please ground and clear me. Dispose of the negative energy. Please ground and clear me. And you giving them that permission makes it enables your team to actually do their job, because you are giving them permission to work on your behalf, which they need. They can't just come in and go, oh, no, here you go. Now you feel better, don't you? They can't just do that, because that's against your free will. Because what if you want to feel that? What if you want to be in that depressed mode? Or what if you want to be in that pissed off mode? Because sometimes it just happens. Like, sometimes you got a reason to be that way. So, don't let anybody tell you you're too much when you are standing up for your boundaries, because that just means that they can't manipulate you anymore. That's what that means. When somebody looks at you and says, oh, well, you're just too much. You're just doing too much. You're doing too much because you overstepping my boundaries. If you can't, compromise with me, then you need to get to stepping. And don't be afraid to tell anybody that either. Don't be afraid to tell somebody, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, because you don't need him. You want these people in your life because you want them in your life. You don't need them in your life. The only person that you truly need is yourself. It's just nice to have them around. So remember that. The only person that you ever need is you. You don't need nobody else. I may be talking to somebody who has a little bit of codependency. Being a people pleaser being a people pleaser is very, very hard to it's an addiction that is hard. It's hard as someone doing hard drugs. That's facts. It's the same kind of addiction. And if you don't think it is, you better look in. Because honestly, a people pleaser is 10 times harder to change than somebody who has a drug addiction. Because you've been a people pleaser ever since you were a little kid. That drug addict has only been a drug addict since they were maybe a young adult. So there's a lot more trauma to be fixed when it comes to having an addiction to people pleasing. And an excess of anything is an addiction. Excess of anything is an addiction. Confirmation. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but confirmation. It's kind of like the mic hitting the floor right there. So, honor. Treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find your relationship becomes stronger. So don't allow somebody to talk negative bullshit down to you, because they are no better than you are. As a matter of fact, if they're belittling you and they're talking down to you, they're intimidated by you. They may want to be you because they may be jealous. You need to trust in in a relationship for it to thrive. So you're doubting a relationship before it even fucking starts. This is the issue. Like, when you go into it with that doubt, when you go into it with that negative thought pattern, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's what you're thinking. You need to go into it with, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is great. This is great. This is great. Don't overlook the red flags. Okay, so you may be a red flag overlooker. Oh, it's all right. I can help them. I can fix it. We're not Bob the Builder. We can't fix anything. We can try, but that's all we can do. So we can't do no more than try to help. We can't force someone to take the help. Unfortunately, sometimes. I mean, there might be those times where you just want to freaking snap somebody like a glow stick and shake them till the light comes on, but we're not allowed. Those are the people that we just need to leave be, and when they want to be on a higher level, they'll find it. Because some people don't want to be awake. It's not their journey to be awake. Some people, it's their journey to sleep like Sleepy off the Seven Dwarfs. Like, okay, so you may have 7 friends, and it's kind of like looking at the 7 dwarfs. Like, you may have one that's like totally asleep. You may have one that's just like grumpy all the time and hates the world. You may have one that is just into everything and invents everything. Like, put this energy where it resonates, but I love it. A collective array of people around you makes for a fun life, because it's never a dull moment. Especially if they're a Sagittarius like myself, it's definitely never a dull moment. Because you never know what the hell we're going to come up with. Oh, well, let's do this. Some things are best let go and let the universe work it out in its divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. So some things are just best let go and let the divine have it, let your team have it, because there are some things that you just cannot fix. There's some things that we must give to our team, and this might be what may help your flow, is by asking for more help from your team. I don't want you to be in lack mind by any means. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I want you to be more of, yes, you have my permission to do what, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you have my permission to do blah, 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 blah. And be specific, because then that way they can give you either that thing or better. And it's generally better. Just know that. When you get specific like that, it's generally better. Especially with that card coming out that says you're going to be surprised. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. $54.55 on the phone when I looked up. So That may be a significant numbers. Like that may be like 1954, 1955 may be significant. So we have look deeply within and discover your soul's purpose in relationships. So not all of our relationships, and this is work, love, life, are supposed to continue lifelong in this lifetime on our journey. They're only supposed to be there for a moment, a season. And these people are the people that are brought into our lives to teach us very valuable lessons. The people that are with us for a lifetime, they go along with us in our lessons. They learn the lesson with us, if that makes sense. But the people who are with us a short time are the lesson. I hope that makes sense. Really, I hope it makes sense. So the people that come into our lives for a very short time are the lesson. Like, we are supposed to take something from that situation, from that challenge of whatever it was. We're supposed to take that lesson and propel ourselves forward with it. All right. So as long as you're doing that, that's good. But if you're not, and you're just looking at these people in your life who are here for a short time as like abandonment issues, that needs to stop. Because they are not abandoning you. Okay? They are moving on to their next step of their journey. It is up to you to move on to the next step of your journey. Sometimes it feels like that's what happens, but always remember that rejection is protection. Rejection is protection. Because sometimes the universe knows that we won't get rid of the toxic situation as a healer, as a light worker, as a caregiver. Like, you think you can fix the world. Like I said earlier, we are not Bob the Builder, but we think that we can fix everything. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. That's our motto, okay? And it really does not work for us sometimes, okay? Because we cannot fix everything as much as we want to. We can't. So don't feel guilty about it when it happens that you can't fix it. Don't let guilt get in the way of your happiness. That's what the card says. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Tell a tree what you really think. And the tree, if you listen very closely, the tree will answer you. It will give you their opinion. Find the oldest tree that you can find, because they have the best wisdom. All right, so divine souls match. The divine souls matches have amazing moments of synchronicity. So you and your partner, or you and your interest, are having a lot of synchronicities at this time that your relationship could be possibly moving forward to the next step of your relationship, the next step of your commitment. Or if you're not in a relationship, this could mean that you are about to find the person that you need, or I said need. Find the person that you need, because that if they're brought into your life, you evidently need to learn a lesson from them. So remember that. Everyone is brought into everyone, situation, place, or thing is brought into our lives for a stinking reason. It is up to us to figure out that stinking reason. And sometimes they make it hard to figure it out because they make it like it's freaking, it's like the Riddler off Batman. Riddle me this, Batman. Which means that you are up all night long. I'm trying to hold it so better signal, and I don't know why, but it is what it is. You might be up all night long and then go to bed like first 6 o'clock in the morning, and then be back up at like 11. You may get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep at night. If you get that, and this may have been your normal pattern since you were a kid. All right, so just know that stems from trauma, nighttime trauma, and please, like that may be something that you need to look into if you haven't already, because that by itself is hard to heal. It took me a long time to be out in the dark. A long time. And I don't share stories about myself unless it's going to... They never have me share stories about myself unless it's going to benefit somebody else. So you may feel like you're all alone in this. Like, am I the only one that's afraid of fucking dark? Am I the only one that's afraid to go to my car from the house to the car in the dark? No. No, sweetheart. No, my dear sir. You are not. Whichever the case may be. So we need to be praying for a revolution at this point. Like a higher level revolution of... I hope that makes sense. So somebody is trying to hope that you don't catch on to their control game, but you already have. You've just been letting it play out to see how far they were going to play it. Damn. You're just letting it play out. You're just sitting there eating your popcorn going, what's next? What are you going to try next, motherfucker? Like, did that work out for you? No, it didn't. Like, this may be what you're doing. I don't know. Look at this confirmation. Envy and jealousy. I said somebody may be jealous and envious in your energy, so keep that in mind. Go camping or caving. Like, go camping or caving. It's getting that time of weather where you can actually do that. And a cave on the inside all year round is 58 degrees. So you can go caving any time of the year. So life is calling you. Are you going to answer? So are you just going to continue to sit there and just exist and be bored out your mind? Or are you going to grasp these opportunities and actually live your life? Live like a rock star, my lovely, lovely. Live like a freaking rock star. I hope this has all helped you. You have unlimited options. You have unlimited options. Nope. You are an unlimited being. You have, you are multidimensional for a reason. I'm sending you all love and light. Until the next time, peace out. Namaste. Stay smart, stay beautiful, and be kind.